Greetings, everyone. Look at where I am. Isn't this amazing? Although I just got poisoned by a snake. Yes, that's what I said. I just got poisoned. I am actually totally forgot that I was not a mermaid, that I had come on land with legs, and you lose some of your magic when you do that. And so, yeah, a snake actually attacked me. And I'm afraid that I am going to have to do something about the snake because I need to get over to the other side. Unless I swim, and let's see, it's been a while since I've been, and I had no idea that they could still attack me. So that's very, very interesting. Hello. Oi, Mr. Villager. Oi. Did he see me or is he going away? He is going away. Good. I'm good. Vincentius, how are you doing? Mr. Villager is asking.
I'm doing well.
And he says he's doing well.
Let me see.
And let's come here. And I'm going to cut that down. So if this looks completely different, you're absolutely right. I am having a little adventure. I was looking for rice, and I know it doesn't really matter if I look for it because I can't grow it anyway. I can't take it back to one of the towns and grow the rice. That is not the intention of the new crops. The new crops are part of a future vision of Minecolonies. And yeah. E voci, Mr. Villager? Como esta voci? How are you? And so, yeah, so I'm standing on this, the only jungle on the map that I have so far. And it's actually quite beautiful. It's beautiful, just beautiful. I have always loved jungles. They've always been one of my favorites. Yes, but a snake came out and bit me. And but because I am a mer, my ability to deal with it is just a little bit different than humans. There's one of my pets out in the water. Yay! There's one of my babies out in the water. I think we're going to go to sleep here, or should I just go back? Let's go back. We're going to, now what I am using is I am using the mermaid transport to do this little trip. So we are actually at Rosa Oru, and there is actually jungle to the far southwest of the continent, of this part of the continent. There's even some warm ocean, which means homeland. It's home. It's my home. You're basically a dressmaker, skin editor in free time. You noticed, huh? You noticed I'm actually wearing one of Mr. Villager's apparels that he created for me when I am on the planet, when I'm a land person. Why don't we come right here? Why don't we teleport to there? Now let me wait for a second. I'm just going to wait for that teleported to disappear because that means that it's in Mixasa. Salut, Mixasa. Ça va? How are you? And here we are in front of the cookery. And Carly is working on this version of the cookery right now. And so it doesn't matter about the rice. It actually doesn't matter about the cabbage. Those things can't be grown in a different biome than where you find them. And we don't live somewhere where rice and cabbage can be grown. And here, we don't even live somewhere where there's tomatoes. There are no tomatoes, no bell peppers. I think we have eggplants. So we have eggplants, garlic, we have durum, thank goodness. And that is where we are at. You got your first customer? Customer. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute, Mr. Villager. That is good. Let me see. So, and Jet has the other fields, which have, we can have chickpeas. So we have 2 fields of chickpeas. We have a field of garlic. We have 2 fields of durum. No, we have 1 field of durum and onions, and we apparently can grow the eggplant. So let me look and see what I got from this trip and see how it's going on. You will not stay long, but you're happy to be here. Oh. I have so, you don't know how good I have been, Mixasa, because I so wanted to ask you. I so want to ask you, but I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask, but except if you share your first work in Discord, sure. Sure you can. Let's come here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. We're going to go back into mermaid. I'm going to become a mermaid again. And there we are. And I'm going to, let me see, look here and see. Sure enough, so I got 5 more durum, 2 more eggplants, and 5 more garlic. I have some more chickpeas and and another onion, yay! And all of the other foods, it doesn't matter because they're not happy if they don't get these foods. So it's understandable. I'm glad that you're okay, and I'm glad everything's well with you, the fact that you're here. So this is good. What does she have? She has onion, durum, and eggplant. So in her inventory, we're going to put the eggplant, the onion, and the durum, and she'll have extra pieces that she can grow. So we'll come over here. Wait, let's go here to Jet and look at Jet. And Jet has chickpeas and garlic that he's growing, and so we'll go to his, and he still has peanuts. I hesitate to take them all away. I don't know if they'll roast them or not. But they certainly won't fix them. So we might not be able to do anything about that. But you did it? Good, good. Okay, and let me see here. Peanuts, P-E-A-N. Let me see what it says. How do you get roasted? Oh, they just stick those. Oh, so I'm not going to take these away. They have a tendency to like peanuts. We'll see if they still do with the new food and see what's going on. That's just another person in Reddit to stop by and get interested. Ah, okay. Okay, hold on for a second. So Mr. Villager sent me a picture of something. So let me see if I can see it for a moment. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. You're making that for someone, especially for someone, aren't you, Mr. Villager? Because that is quite specific. It's quite a specific skin, and it looks beautiful. It actually does. All right, so we got that done. I've got some tools that I used on the trip, and I'm going to replace them. Let's get a new blanket. Let's get a new axe. because I am an ambassador. So I am not one of, I am not a land person. I am a mermaid, especially when I am in my current mermaid position as ambassador. And let's come over here. There is a couple things that we can look at. Now, there isn't a cliff style restaurant here except the Good Luck. So the Good Luck restaurant is going to end up using the cookery that we have down below. And as a matter of fact, Leroy can actually see the cookery from here. Now we put the cookery here. And we put the cookery here because it's near the farms, near the farm fields, and you can already see the new fields, what they look like. Let's come in for a minute. This is a mixture of fields. See, the tilled soil is the new field, and the farmland is the old fields. And I think she's just waiting for these wheat crops to mature. She'll pick them, and then she'll plant the durum. And she probably didn't have enough durum to plant anyway, because she's got two, I think. She's got another one over here. Let's use the lantern so you can see where I'm walking. And this is also, oh no, this is eggplant, and look at that. Look what the eggplant looks like. Oh my gosh, we have some. I think that is probably ripe, or pretty close to ripe. Yay! And these are soybeans that she's going to take up eventually, and this entire field will be eggplant. And then here is, let me see what's in here. This field here is the chickpeas, and he's got some planted already, and we just gave him a couple more that he can plant, and so that is how it's going. Now the one upstairs, I don't know what I put there, so let's go up and see just for a minute what is in this one right here. Here we go. It's probably garlic or something. Nope, it's chickpeas. So there's the second chickpea field. And I'm going to go in here. No one's living here right now. The sun is about to come up. I might make it to the bed before the sunrise. I did. Oh, that was quick. Oh my gosh, I barely had a nap. Wow. Wow. Okay. And let's see. Okay. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Yay. So this is fantasy chandeliers that we have in here. I was looking at macaws to see what they were like as well, for some areas when we start back with doing things like decorating. But since McSess is here for a minute, we can show him that the lead druid's quarters, this is one of the guard towers, is going up right here and looks really cool. And Hira is working on this, and it's turning out really nicely. It almost looks like it's done at this level. Let me see. It is. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm going to have Hira bring it up to the full 5, because this is actually where the Druid Learning Center, we're going to call this a Druid Learning Center up here, And this Druid Learning Center with the graveyard behind it, and the Druid eatery right here. This is all that's up here. We're going to have probably 10 altogether, 10 Druids up here, plus the Druid leader, and that will do. Still having to make those adjustments for the farms. Yeah, definitely. Definitely still do. And so that guard tower is going to be the lead, where the lead Druid is. And I'm glad to make it. I had tried to make it in Prosino, and we took it down in order to put in the nether miner. And but this fits really nicely here, and it is look at the view. Look at the view from this tower. It's just gorgeous. Looking at Matriarch Mountain, and we can almost see the elephant from here. We can almost see her. And so that is one piece that we have added, and the other pieces are from Dark Dust, and we're still working towards right now getting the food figured out. But we do have builders who are working, and I'm trying to keep them nice. It has a secret room. Yay! Oh, good. It has a secret room. I can't wait. So yeah, so we're continuing to build that, and we'll be able to discover the secret. The secret. Cool. Cool. Now, you notice that it's sitting right on top of Makino's shop here, but what I figured was that this roof, this part of her roof, will be fine for it. This will be interesting, but we'll see. When I set it down, it was sitting directly on top of her building. So that's one of the things that I should be able to see. That's one of the things, it shouldn't bother that building at all. And so that'll be fine. And of course, Makino's alchemy building is still waiting for the 2 vats that sit underneath. And so we'll continue with that. First secret at level 4, and the second at level 5. Woo! Something to look forward to. I can't wait. So we are now at level 3, judging from the roof. That is the classic roof for cliff style, level 3. And inside, it's one of my favorite of the little guard stations. And so yeah, especially because it has this room over here, it makes it seem like this is a room specifically for something. So we'll find out what it is, and that'll be really cool. Also, we had to, Louise was one of the ones, Louise, and in Prosino, the other ambassador to the Nether. Both of them have made several trips. Let's look and see what she looks like right now. Ooh, so at least she has food, which is good. She's got on the diamond right now. She, let me see. This is a new set of materials that she got, and also she ran into a troop of zombified piglins. Considering that she ran into them, her armor is in pretty good shape. See the condition of her Battle axe, I think we might have to do something about that. She has some extra ones. She takes off the plate armor, which is really interesting. So I'm going to put it back on. Recall the visitor. Oh wait, I have to have it on me, I think, in order to give it to her. So I'm going to take this, this, and this. Let's give her a full set of these. And let's do a full set of these. Let's put these together. So she has to take these with her. She has pie. I think it's enough. I'm going to put the mutton there just in case. We're going to take this away, period. I'm going to pick it up and put it in my stuff. And let's change the battle axe. So we're going to give her a different battle axe. I'm going to give her a golden battle axe too, and we'll see. All right, so let's recall her. And let's get her set up. I know. So we're going to put this set on her right now. That's a bad cough you got there. We're going to take away this battle axe and have it get repaired. Her flint and steel is down to nothing. I didn't notice that. I'm going to take this shovel and give her my shovel, my netherite shovel, and her axe is okay. So we'll do that. Let's give her these. Let's give her, she doesn't need those. Let's give her those. This is what she needs. Look at the flint and steel. Let's look for a second and see. There is another one. Hurry before she goes away.
I'm waiting for something.
You're what? You're waiting for something? What are you waiting for? Food. And look what she's asking for. So she's asking for Minecolonies food, and for Vinery, and for Pam's. So that's interesting. She's going to get a delivery of potatoes, which she isn't going to like. She might like the roasted onions. So we might leave some of those things specifically for her. Let's cancel everything on this list for a minute, because I just gave her a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to cancel. And where is she? Here she is. Let me get her for a minute, because I still didn't change the flint and steel. So we'll give her a new flint and steel. And now I'm comfortable with her going back into the nether. Wait. And let's see. Makes part of the build. This room was not as part of itself. No, that's actually part of the build. That little room off to the side is actually a part of this particular build here. And when this is done a little bit more, I think we could almost do it now. We could bring this walkway over to this stairwell. So there are two ways to the stairwell. You can go through the Druid Learning Center, or you can go through the lead Druid's walkway. And that's what we'll do with that. However, right now, I want to see something. I want to see, I'm not sure whether Ember, remember Ember? Pierre's love of his life, Ember. Ember is now the new chef for the entire community, and she is the one that actually could. And we've given her the things that we found that we can't grow. So we found some bell peppers, we found some tomatoes. The farmer can't grow these, but it should be that she can. It should be that she can use them anyway. And we gave her some bowls because it does show that some of the recipes actually need bowls. Those bowls are from the warehouse. All of this is that. I'm going to give her these peanuts. I don't necessarily know. Oh, I forgot to give her the mutton. I don't necessarily know that she is going to do anything with them. She does have a request for wood, or lose her hands after filling everybody's requests. It's interesting. It's another one of those things where I'm just going to have to make it seem like she's getting help, or she is, this is something that chefs do, because she has 5 restaurants that she has to work for. The last time, I think Motionless Train was saying that they will do some of those types of cooking. The restaurants will, but that the preferred foods take precedence. So I don't know. I can't kind of figure it out. I can't figure it out. And this is, she's supposed to be getting inventory. Wait, let's look at this. Minimum stock. Why don't I have a minimum stock here? Let me get 4 stacks of slab. I'm surprised she's not like complaining about the fact that she doesn't have slab or something. So let's do this right quick. Slab, and there we go. So this is the this is what she's going. I bet I set it and hit the reset to the default. I bet I did. Okay, and there we go. And we don't have assistance, yeah. And now we've got new crops, and new meals. Let me show Mixasa for a second. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. We're here. Let's go here. At Minecolonies. You don't like to have new crops? Yeah. So it seems that the purpose is to make them less dependent on other mods for higher level foods, and so they now have their own version of higher level foods. Yes. Yeah. And so the 10 new crops are all listed here, and then down below you can actually see the things that they can make. So she can make butter. Ember's going to be able to make butter and cheese. She's going to make different dishes. You notice that this dish needs rice and cabbage. I don't even know how they're supposed to make that dish, because rice grows in the jungle and cabbage grows in the cold. There's no way that they can have those two together unless you have an adventurer who goes to the one of the other and brings it back and gives it to them, because you cannot grow them outside of their biome. But that is what that food says right there. The eggplant one, it needs tomatoes, and tomatoes we can't grow here. So we can't make either of those two dishes, but we can make, I think that's feta. We can make flatbread. We can make, now we should be able to make this because we have sheep. And we do have mushrooms. And I think I'm going to start a mushroom farm for some of these. So, and we'll see. but that is sort of my understanding of it. Let's see, the pottage is a potato, so there is a normal potato being used, a normal carrot with their garlic, their onion, and their durum wheat for this bowl of food. We should have the ingredients for these, so we're going to see what happens, because we're growing onions, we're growing garlic, and we're growing that. The other is a stew. It has cabbage in it. The other has rice in it. The other has tomatoes in it. And this has rice. And this will be fun. This is tofu made with chickpeas. And then campfire cooking. So it says that the chef can make this. And this is the muffin dough. So it says that it can be, oh, it's the baker. So there's a new bread. Let's see if this is a baker too. That's a baker also. So there are two new breads based off of the durum wheat and butter. And then this. So there's pasta. So bless you. Vincentius Primus exploded. These raw noodles, so we're going to be in this area, people who are eating noodles as opposed to eating rice. That's what we're going to have. Your thought is that crops and meals already exist in other mods, and you think it could be better to use them instead of designing their own. Yeah, it promotes community, and but the way it has been explained to me is that when others are involved, there are different timetables, and especially for a while, one food mod in particular, they didn't update for the longest time, and finally someone took it over and started the updates again. But during that time period it was broken, and I think they're trying to avoid that. I think because they are concentrating, it seems, on servers, they are trying to make it so that there are less moving pieces for Minecolonies. But that is a story that I'm telling. I have no real idea. So what I'm going to do, let me get this. I'm going to take these things that need repairing. I shouldn't have taken her. Oh, you know, I'm going to have to go back to her. I actually took away her. I didn't give her a golden axe, and I didn't give her her ladders back, and I didn't give her this. This I'm holding for the people who are starving, because I have to have them be able to build. And can you repair flint and steel? I guess you can, can't you? I guess you can. So yeah, and there is some speculation. There is no confirmation of this. There is some speculation that the food belongs to some other aspect of Minecolonies that is, whoa. I saw that I was still moving, and I just walked off of there, and I should not have been able to do that, which means that this piece right here, I'm going to have to put something there, and something here. That it has to do with a future vision of the whole thing, I guess. A future vision of everything. Should I change to dark? Yes, let's change to dark. On this side, simply because we're going to end up like that, and I don't really like, it looks like one part of the fence got painted or got finished and the other one didn't. And Loneless Mod, the others are working bad, so we will not work with them. My concern is if they don't work with the modding community, the others won't work with them too. Yeah, I know. I understand. I understand. I'm hoping.
I won't work during this terrible rain.
And I'm still hoping. I'm hoping that that this is something that will lead to something that is that benefits everybody, and I really hope that that is the case. Yeah, I see that. Well, I think that's what it's going to look like for right this minute. I think I'm going to have these two be made out of two different types of wood. Like we have these dark oak fences, so we have the bottom is dark oak and the top is oak, and we'll leave it like that for right now. And let's go. Hold on a second. Is it morning? Ah, it's raining in the Badlands. It is pouring down rain in the Badlands. I have too many things on in my hands, and I don't have an empty hand. Let's climb the ladder. Let's go up to the ambassador again, and let's just finish what we were doing there. So we're going to climb up one more time to the ambassador's level, which is this one, and we'll go around this corner here, past this housing. Oh, we're too high. No, we're not. We are. Okay, let's come down one, and let's look. Yeah. Uh-oh. See that right there? That's the thing that they were saying shouldn't happen, but it is happening. And that is that the people are hungry. And they were saying that the hunger thing was only going to be the people just reminding the player that that they need food. But look at her. Oh, I'm sorry, not her. It's Marcos. And Marcos down to 1.5. So he's in trouble. And there's no question about that. So I'm going to give him one of these. I don't know why you have this, but I'm going to take that away. Let me see who else is in trouble. I'm not going to feed everybody. I really am trying to see how this works out. Because, and look at this. There's a whole half there. So let's give her, so she's not eating. Look what she's not eating. She's not eating the roasted onions. The pie is Minecolonies. And this is what I was afraid of, that they actually aren't eating anything but. You need fuel. I'm going to cancel that so that fuel is brought in to her. And I can't see the others. Hold on. I'm going to have to move through here and see if I can get one of the other people. Wayne, how are you? I don't really want to feed them. I don't want to feed them. I need to preserve the food. Let's go. But you see there, that's my entire research team and students, all not studying and not doing any research. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that, Mixessa. Désolé. Yeah. That makes it hard. That definitely does. And yeah. Let me, let's come this way for a minute. I don't want to feed the people, and I was supposed to be going up to the nether miner. It's pouring down rain. Let's find the nether miner for a minute right here, and let's come here. We'll soon be angry. Oh, they're angry now. They're absolutely angry now, and this is what I want to find out. I want to find out how this was supposed to work for people in survival. I am not using my ambassador privileges to correct this situation. I want to actually see what happens here. Now, she had this. We're going to give her that back. And I wanted to give her a one of these. Oh, I did. That's the one that was damaged. I gave her a different type of battle axe. So we'll do that. She's not going to eat any of that. And I think that's everything. And now in her shop, let me put these things back for a moment. I'm putting the extras of this and this back in the shop. And then all the other stuff is going to go to the warehouse. Oh yeah, I know. I already in Prasino yesterday had people who were not working. And this is why I'm keeping the pies on me. I've ordered some pies in order to see if I can get enough stuff. I know what I'm going to do with this. I know exactly. Let's make all of this go away. Okay, and let's come down here. So when I make that stuff go away, it's actually going into my my own storage that I have available to me, and that's how I look at it. Let me come down here and let me see what's going to happen here. I have, this is the industrial level right here. Does Lexi have a lot of people waiting? Lexi doesn't have a lot of people waiting down below for her. She doesn't have a lot of people waiting at this restaurant. So she is once again by herself here in the restaurant, and she is just waiting for food stuff to be done. Yes, I will work on it. Not right now. And look how far down she is. So let's go look at Ember. Let's go look at this cook. Let's go look at this chef. And let's see what the chef is doing. Because it is close to nighttime, but I want to see if there is anything. And is this something where the restaurants themselves have to request specific food in order for her to make it? Is that what's going to have to happen here? Is she making anything? Teach recipe? Let's go back and let's look at teach. I shouldn't have to teach crafting. She's got all these recipes here already. She should get milk. She doesn't have any yet. I'm going to give her some. Let's give her some milk so that she makes cheeses and things like that. Let's go up to Emmanuel and see if he has started making some more pumpkin pie. Everyone's going to be living on pumpkin pie for a while. The Durham bread, there just isn't enough. There just isn't enough. So sure enough, there's some pies here. There's raw pumpkin here. Do you see what I don't see? I don't see any fuel, but there is fuel. So we'll put these 5 here. Let's come here. There's 8. I don't want to put the whole thing there. Let's come up here. There's 10 here. I want to put the whole thing. And right here, he's actually making bread. They're not eating them unless they've changed it. And see what it says? It says Minecraft bread. So that's not the bread that he's going to end up making. So I'm taking this out. I'm taking this out. And I'm putting in this because they're not eating any of that right now. Are you completely out of? Are you out of? Yes, you are. You absolutely are. Let's put this here. Let's give him this milk. There's some waters. And I'm going to have to go get some I thought I did. Does he not have a... Hold on a second. I want to see something here. Let's look here. Let's look at minimum stock. Birch, yeah, there are 4 stacks are supposed to be here, and there isn't any. So let's come down. And let me see here how much wood is here. Custom. Let's look at the inventory. No, not that inventory. This inventory here. There's birch here. I'm going to take some of it. He'll just have to grow some more. So we're going to take 2 of these away. I know they're the minimum. But if this minimum works, then they should replace those. It's very interesting. That's all I can say. It is very, very interesting. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But they don't eat the bread. They haven't eaten bread in a long time. They don't eat bread. They don't eat potatoes. They'll eat a sandwich. They'll eat something made with potatoes, but they won't eat the other. And they do have some Pam's recipes. By the way, Mixasa, they do have some Pam's recipes included in the cookery. The cookery is showing Pam's recipes, and I think maybe veggie. I think maybe veggie is, but the interesting thing is they won't die. They just stop working. Your whole colony comes to a screeching halt. Like I wouldn't be able to get the builders to build, for example, if they get too hungry. And that's the thing. Let me call her. Yes, you. And what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's do this for her. I'm going to take this and I'm going to make these. And let's put this here. And let's make a bunch of this. I'm making this myself. I'm not waiting on them. Lo-Fi! Hi, Lo-Fi! So I'm going to give her this. I'm going to give her these so that she is not waiting on anybody. And let's see if she'll cook those peanuts. Let's see if she will. Let's see if she'll make anything.
If you say so.
You haven't had a decent meal either? Does that mean you're not going to work? Cancel, cancel. Let's look. Let's give her 2 of these. Let's give her this, and let's see what happens now. So she's just walking around. So she's not going to make any food other than theirs. She's not going to make any food other than Minecolonies food. Let's come here. Even though she has tomatoes, she has bell peppers, she has bowl, but she doesn't have any wheat, she doesn't have any noodles. You are doing good. Excellent, excellent. Time to just chill. Cool. Cool. Yay. Yay, lo-fi. Yeah. So this is the person responsible for cooking all the food who's not doing anything. And this is, and there are recipes here. I don't have to, unless I do have to, unless I have a misunderstanding about this. Hold on here. Because when I go to this, right here, to this inventory, to crafting recipes, there are all these recipes listed already. These recipes are here already. So these are things they can make. So I don't have any garlic yet. She can make butter if she gets some milk, and she doesn't have any. Let's go get her some. Let's go. I had that milk on me and I gave it to Emmanuel, but I'm going to get some. Did I choose fuel? Yeah, I did. Let them eat cake? They're going to have to. They're going to have to, because there is no other food that they're accepting right now. And let's come in here. Let's come up here. Let's see how much milk I have, because the milk is absolutely coming from Prasino. So we'll have to see if we have any left. And the eggs. We do. Yay. All right. So let's come over here. Now this will be interesting. So see the milks in these containers? Will they make it? Will they make the cheese from Pam's containers? They're going to start having their own jugs. Why aren't they eating the jelly toast? That's interesting. Let's take the jelly toast out. Let's take the apple juice. Let's take the mayonnaise. I'm going to give her 2 milks, 3 milks. I want her to make cheese and things like that. Let's see what happens. Nuts. In order to do peanuts, she would have to have PEANU. In order to do them, I think they're just put in the oven, so she doesn't need anything for that. All right. Let's start with this and let's see if she will make some cheese. Let's see if she'll make cheese with the milk. Now, if she won't make cheese with the milk because it's in those instead of being in buckets, that's the thing that I'm not sure about. That will be interesting, won't it? There is something where, and it's why she went to the guillotine. Yeah, it's one of the reasons, possibly. I think it's the least. It's the least. It's the fact of what that statement says about the way she felt about the people that actually does that. That actually makes what you said mostly true. So there we go. Let's see what happens. Does she have any, did she put any wood in here yet? All right, let's try this one more time. What do I need? I have smelting. Let's teach this and let's see if this works. All right, and then she's got plenty of wood, and the furnace says that birch slab is on, and nothing. All right, let's find Carly and let's see what's holding up the level 2. And if they'll eat the peanuts. I saw someone eating peanuts. I'm gonna see if I can get the restaurants to serve peanuts, and we'll see what that does. Lo-Fi, how are you doing with the changeover in the food in your colony? Let's see, what do you need that you're not getting? Stone stairs and stone brick. Didn't I give you some?
You are so wise.
Do you need some food? No, you have food. Okay, let me look at, wait, don't go anywhere.
Afternoon.
Are you asking for this stuff? No, I think I gave it to you, but if I didn't, I'm gonna have to, because I don't want you waiting on that. Let's come up to Annie, and let's see. Annie doesn't have any stone. I can see it from here, so let's look. She's got 1. So Colson should be making stone, actual stone, and let me see if he is. There's nothing there. There's nothing. There's nothing. You know, let me think about this. Let me try an experiment for a minute. So let's go to here, and let's go here, and let's go to this mode for a moment, and we'll just look at the things.
Morning.
And yeah, I know you didn't get any food either. Do you have any food on you at all? There's a piece of bread. But watch this. When I give him this, he's going to eat it. You should eat it. You can't decide what you're going to do. All right, fine. And all the couriers. You see there's nobody running around. So where are they? Are they at, they're at Ela's restaurant, maybe? Let's see if we can find some couriers. I've got a ghost town. Let's see what's going on here. I think this is where a lot of them are.
What is it?
Let me see. Let's see what this says. You want something? I'll give you something. Let's see if I can get some of these people to come back to work. Julie. And Julie's in trouble. Julie has nothing. She has no food. So she is eating pie.
So
Rory has nothing. I'm out of food. When I give these two their food, I won't have any more food, actually. And everyone's going home. And look at how many people are actually suffering slowness from the fact that they're hungry. So I am not a mermaid at this moment. I am actually a survivalist right at this moment. I'm going up here. I'm going in. I said it was a challenge. I said it was a challenge as bad as war. Yeah. I'd rather have this than war any day, but it is a little disconcerting. So I guess in that respect, it's disconcerting like war. Hold on a minute. What did that say? Good. Vincentius, did you see that?
What's that?
Did you see that?
See what?
It's not on your phone. I'll have to tell you later. Okay, let's come down. I'm going to go to the other restaurant because these, the people on the wide river were acting like they were actually going to work. Remember, it showed that Peyton was going to start working on the boat, right? Let me see what she's serving right here. This is Isabella. Adeline, her daughter, is no longer with her. She has the jelly sandwiches. They will eat those. And the egg sandwiches from Farmer's Delight, I'm not sure anymore that they will. It's so weird that Pam's took out their egg sandwiches. Nobody has egg sandwiches except Farmer's Delight now. And the apple jelly sandwiches are jelly and peanut butter. And they should be, I'm going to take half of these for right now and see if I can get, I'm going to take half of this, see if I can get some of the other restaurants to serve something. And I could look here and see if there's any food here and see what's going on. But yeah, so this is the part that I like. This is the part about the management of what's going on in the town, the way the people's lives are affected, things like that. I actually like this part of the game. I do. I like this part of the game. I'm just thrown a little bit by the fact that we have this change and there's no way to, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, this is what we're doing now. And I have so much of the other food, a lot of the other foods, that I think I'm actually going to have to compost some of it, just to not have it taking up so much space since they're not eating it. And but we'll see. I'm going to bring this over in the morning, but right now it is night. And what if the colonists aren't satisfied enough with that food? Send for those who would be really satisfied? If they aren't satisfied with what food? With what food, Mr. Villager? Boo! Yasu Zaf! Yasu! Pussy say, let me go to sleep. Nope, you can only sleep at night. Why didn't I think? Oh, I just woke up. That's what happened. Wow, that was a short night and I tossed and turned. And Mr. Villager, we're having fun trying to figure out some new, a new structure.
Good to see you.
What's going on with you? Are you going to get something to eat? I'm going to give him 2 sandwiches. I'm going to see if he'll eat them. Dos, let me look at you. She's not going to eat those potatoes. She just isn't. 2. I'll give her some sandwiches. Not that many. I'll give her 2 to hold her over. Why, just look at the amount of food and apple jelly sandwiches. So that's why I want to see if they'll eat them. I am not a mermaid. Not at the moment, so I have to do something. Saf, it's so nice to see you. So nice to see you. Okay, so we're going to come up here and we're going to go back to Isabella's and back to Bera's and try and get some people, see if I can get some people to share some of this meager amounts of food that we have. So luckily here, Isabella had some sandwiches that that Adeline had made. Adeline was the assistant cook, so she would have made the sandwiches that Isabella is serving, and that is what we're going to take over to Ela's restaurant and see if I can get Ela to serve some of these people. And the reason I'm more concerned about Ela is because because there's Kyla. Kyla is
Good to see you.
Kyla's actually and she's completely out. Kyla is actually a student, so I'm not as worried about her. Adeline, also Santana now. I abso-freaking-lutely am worried about him, and he doesn't have anything. So let's give him 3 sandwiches, and he is eating the sandwiches. So the higher levels of hi Julie. Julie is one of the carpenters. I'm going to give her I'm going to give her 2 sandwiches so that she actually does something. And who is this? There's Ela. And Ela, why don't you have anything? You served it all already, didn't you? What's back here that you're not using? You do have a milk, but you can't do anything with it. I'm taking that away. Everything else is essentially gone right now. I'm not giving her the food. I am trying to make sure that people like Rory actually go to work. 1, 2, 3. And she's going to feed everybody. And I don't need everybody fed. I need specific people fed until we get this food thing straightened out. And apocalyptic in the last 15 minutes. Yeah. All right. So I might see some couriers down here. I thought so. Turu, you're just not gonna go.
What's it today then?
You're not gonna go to the restaurant, are you? Nope. Sure enough. All right. So I'm giving her 3 of these. That should hold her for a while. Turu. Okay. And then let's come down to see what Ember is doing. And she's not waiting for Stone. This is good. Let's look here and let's see if she's asking for anything still. She is not. She might be finished. Look at that. Hold on a sec. Let's come over. Oh yes, I know I can look. And and sure enough, she is. This is a level 2. I can see it. And there are some counters going in. There's a second. And she is not cooking anything. Not a single freaking thing.
Can I help you?
All right, so let's give her. She's got pie. She's not eating it. 1, 2. I'm just going to give her 1. I'm taking this away since she's not eating it. She's not eating this. And she did not make these. I gave these to her. And she's not cooking at all. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to give her this milk and see if she makes cheese. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. They didn't say there was research. I don't know what. It says that she can make butter. All right, let's try one more thing and let's see if this works. Let's try something right now. Let me go over to the mailbox. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm not a mermaid. Let's go over to the mailbox for a minute, and I'm going to actually see if I can request butter and see. Actually, I would prefer cheese first, but because cheese at least is food, let's see here. Let's come here and let's do cheese, C-H-E-E-S-E. This is Pam's.
Nice. This is going great.
This looks like Minecolonies. And let's do 64. Let's do 64, and it is requested. So now she has milk, and we'll see. She has the recipe, supposedly, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to request that. I can do, let me look at feta. I'd have to look and see what feta is made out of. Let's come here and let's look at feta for a minute, F-E-T-A, and it is, it's also milk. So there's two cheeses, two different kinds of cheeses. So we're doing cheddar, and let's do 64 feta, F-E-T-A, and there it is. Let's do 64 of those. Request, and that should be on the bottom now, that we're going to make feta as well. All right, let me see if this motivates her. Chato! Chato Neko! Welcome! 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 How are you? How are you? And Monica, do you have any food
You are so
at all?
wise.
Let's see. Monica, did you actually eat or did you give it away? I'm giving her one. End up putting it back in the warehouse. All right, let's go down. It seems like she's working. Wait. What did I not do? Guess what I didn't do? You're good? Good. You're okay, Mr. Villager? You're okay, Zaf? Kala? Let's look here and let's start the level 3. So this is level 2, and Carly is going to work on the level 4 upgrade. It needs warped roots, and it needs beige, and it needs a magma block. So those things we'll have to check in the warehouse and see if those things are there. She's going home. She's actually going home early. You see what time it is? She's going home already. So granted, she has a super long day. And the only thing I can say is that what she's been doing is preparing the kitchen and getting things all set up and getting her pots and pans and getting all of that stuff done so that she actually can start cooking all the foods that are going to be needed by all the restaurants. Lofi, did in your Minecolony, are you having the thing with the cookery? Have you started doing anything of that yet? Because it doesn't really affect you until your people are over level, start to be level 3. I think it's where it is. I think that is where it is, but I'm not sure. Not sure about that. All right, next. So we have that request in, and we'll come back and check on it in a little bit. AS is there, Monica is there, and AS, I know I gave you food, so did you eat it or did you give it to
What's
people?
its name in?
And so there was a warning that it would be spammy for a while, that this thing where they aren't getting any food was going to keep coming up. And so at some point, I'm just going to have to ignore it. But right now, I'm just trying to see if anything is going to happen here. So we have all sorts of teachers, professors, Nathaniel, who is Ila's partner, and Santana. Santana being here is a
Good to see you.
problem. Santana can't be here. So we're going to have to give him some more food so that he is on his way.
Need something?
Yeah. So did you notice that? So even though the Pam said how many it gave, that's not what he got from that sandwich. That is fascinating. Look at that. And that's why they're back so quickly. That's why they're back so soon. Because they're not getting satisfied by the other foods. They're not getting the amount of satisfaction that sandwich says. That sandwich has 7 meat pops. You didn't get that. You didn't get that. So that is part of the thing that's going on. And where are we at? And I just have to make sure that the people who I need to be working are actually working. And that is the person who's working on the cookery and bringing it up to level 5. I need a couple things for the cookery. Let's see if anything has been delivered here yet. Let's look. Nope. Nope. Let's take all of this and put this in a stash box right here. This was stuff brought in from traders, and that all of that was brought in from traders. Let's put this back, and let's hold on to this and see if I can get anyone to eat it. Okay. Now you're more calm. Oh my goodness. It is intriguing. It is intriguing. It absolutely is. It is a challenge, and we don't have any other challenges as complex as this. And so that is one of the things that we're looking at. And I should be taking some things like sugar. Nah, it's not going to work because this is not hot and humid. So let's check on the things that we are growing and see how that's going on. Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Without this,
These
it
are
can't
some
work.
people. I will work on it. So she's got pies, so that's not the problem. And let's
waiting
come
for
here
something.
and look. You need some more food. Yep, you do. You do. And let's look here.
Without this, I can't work.
And you don't have any food. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do these because these don't seem to be working. And you need an axe. Oh, look, I've got an axe on me. Here, you take that. What do you need?
Where's the courier?
They're coming. You're fine. You just want more food, and there isn't any right now. And let's come in. Look at this. This is newly planted. Remember, there was a little tiny bit or something? Or maybe there was nothing here. That looks like there should be some teeny harvest. I see you've got something in your hand. Ooh, let's look at the inventory. We've got 2 chickpeas. But you're not planting
I can't
them.
work like that.
Okay, and let's come here and let's look at inventory. And she doesn't have anything yet. Hunger is contagious. Yeah. Let's see how much this has improved. Oops. Be careful. Don't want to trample. She still has that one piece. No, look. It looks like she planted more. It actually looks like she did plant more. Hold on. That is looking like she planted more of that. Okay. And the wheat over here, let's look and see what we have here. That looks like more too. It definitely does. Look over here. Yeah. All right. So the only other thing, now you won't suffer alone? Oh dear. Oh my. Oh dear. Let's go get some of the things that she needs for this build. And one of them is magma, I believe. Let me check and see if we have that anywhere. We have 3 warehouses all total, and I can check all 3. We're going to start with the main warehouse. One warehouse is an overflow warehouse. It's actually not being used. We don't have any couriers assigned to it. And then the other is the Wide River warehouse, and that is a second warehouse of things. And we'll look at this. So let's go to her piece right here and see what she needs. She needs birch and birch slab. And there's brick. So that means that Annie needs to be working. And there, the van needs to be working. He's the blacksmith. And I think the cauldron is the blacksmith. Decorated pottery, that's Annie. Flower pots is Annie. There's the magma. Okay, so let's see if we have any magma here at all. Because if we don't, we're gonna have to find some. Nope, not a bit. Okay, and then the other thing that we need, let's look here, is warped roots. Warped roots. Inventory. No, not that way. This way. Warped. And we do have warped stuff. We don't have any warped roots. And I don't think that the botanist I've been calling them horticulturalists, but the correct term is botanist, and I don't think that the botanists actually grow warped in a regular. I think they need a special field in order to grow the warped pieces. So that is something that we can look at. Let's go up for a second. We're going to run down. It's already another day. Look at how much time has gone by. Should I check again? Look at all this time. Hold on, let's check this. They might be getting hidden food or they might not be as picky. And let's see what we've got. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I absolutely don't know. I don't understand. And you want something for dinner? Yeah. I don't understand. Didn't we wait. I thought I brought it over here. So that's what I had in my hand. Oh man. Blasted. And I'm not a mer. I'm not a mer. So I'm going to quickly run over here. I could have a lantern in my hand so that we don't trip and fall. Since especially I'm not a mer. Like I got poisoned. You missed it. I got poisoned this morning by a snake, by a rattler. And you're like, how could you get poisoned? Exactly. Because I'm Little Mermaid. I'm the Little Mermaid right now. Let's come here and let's look for, nope, this isn't where I want it to be. Let's come up. I'm going to go through here. I don't think I have a lot of stuff left over down in these spaces. We can check right quick because it is possible that there might be some leftovers here. So let's come to here and let's look. Let's look for magma. Yep. Let's look and see what we've got. We've got bowls for sure. Coal. Lettuce, which no one will eat. Pufferfish, which I should take out of here. We have a lot of acacia here. And yeah, I don't have anything. Okay. So I'm almost positive that in order to get warped roots, if you don't get one from a trader, you would have to grow it yourself in a plantation. And we'll see. I know. I know. Oh wait, I keep forgetting what I was doing. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I'm as much distracted as they are. And I'm distracted like I'm hungry. Because that's the kind of distraction. This morning during the Twitch stream, Zaf, you would have laughed so much, Zaf, you would have laughed. because I was falling asleep like in the olden days. I was so sleepy. I was falling asleep. I was so falling asleep. That's curious. Wait. Let's come back here for a second. Let's look here for a minute. Let me look at this and see what I've got on me. I still have a bunch of seeds. I still have a bunch of peanuts. And I was trying to see if she would roast them. We're going to rush this over to her in the middle of the night. And I'm going to see what I can do about it. Now I realize that I'm the edge case. I am playing Minecraft. But this is overdoing it, that I'm not overdoing it. Well, we'll see. Let's come here. Let's put this here, and that gives us 2. And let's do that, and let's put these here, and then put these here, and that gives us a full 64 set. Now it'll be interesting if this was the thing that was holding her up. That's what we're going to find out right now. I'm going to give her, that's why it wasn't there, because she was getting it. Okay, I'm going to take these up to Emmanuel, since she has 3 already. I'm going to take these up to Emmanuel, the baker. And we only have 1 baker. It's curious, because a lot of times I have more than 1 baker at Prasno. And speaking of Prasno, as soon as I drop this off, we're going to go to Prasno. Prasno is doing a little tiny bit better, but that's only because I started the growing just a little tiny bit sooner. But I don't know whether they're going to make anything. I don't know whether I believe that it's sincere. Wait, what? Wait. I just passed it. And let's put this here. 1, 2, 3. Let's put this back. And we're done here for right now. Tune in tomorrow and we'll see more of Rosa Oru and see if these people survive this. So let's come here. And we're going to Prasino. And Zaf, I've learned that Prasino, like you were saying, is the town name, that the color green is actually Prasinos. And it's been fun learning some of the other colors too, like gris and Kiprio, I think. And I think Kiprio, I think is yellow. I might be mispronouncing it. And let's come to it's okay. I do need to stretch. I do need to stretch. Let me find the wood that I need right off the bat. So let's come here, let's go to inventory and let's look at birch. So let's come here, let's go to inventory and let's look at birch. And we have, do we have any slab? I see lots of stuff. Wait, I don't have to do it that way. Slab, H, SLAB, nada. Not a thing. Birch. Let's get the these right here. And let's find a bunch, because we're going to go ahead I'm not going to wait for the town, especially since I'm not getting a good response from that. Java is having a problem. And Postco is saying he's working on the cookery. I know, I want to come down too. I can't. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And let's come here and let's get 1, 2, 3 of these. And we've got plenty of birch here. That Jace has been growing birch the whole time. He didn't stop the way Santana did. And so let's go over to the new shop right now. And I can see the couriers little running around a little bit. We'll check on Postco in a minute. Let's come up here to the shop. Let's go inside and let's see. Do we have someone assigned? Sincere is assigned. And let's do this. He doesn't have any smelting recipes. The fuel is set. He has milk and eggs here already. Let's add fuel. So let's add 4 stacks of birch slab. Just to make sure that he doesn't run out. And then let us make some. So we need this, and I'm going to put these here, and let's come to here, like that, and here, and make that, and to here, like that, and this one right here, added to, and here we go. So let's put these here for him, and that leaves us some for restaurants if it turns out that the restaurants don't have anything. Let's come here and let's look. These are all the things that he can make. Why is that turned off? Oh, because it's cabbage in the cold biomes. Disable this one. I'm going to start disabling the ones that we can't make. We might have to grow our own wheat just to keep it from being a problem. And we might have to have some of our sheep be harvested. We do have fish. We should have dried kelp. We'll figure out how to get it. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Disable that one. Disable this. Oh, this is interesting. Pepper hummus. We can make this here, I think. I have to see if we can grow chickpeas. I'm going to get us to grow a field of chickpeas and a field of durum here. I'm not going to depend on Rosa Oru. Rosa Oru is going to have problems of their own because they don't even have some of the things that we have, but this is the life. So Prosino means also like environmental green, growth like a healthy forest. Ah, okay, cool. Another thing that we did, R-H-A-M, wheat, G-I-T, let's do that in here. Field, let's change the field. I'm gonna have to swim out to it. Okay, pick a seed, and let's pick the wheat. Let's pick durum wheat, and there we go. And now he's going to start working on the wheat. We just have to find some for him, because I don't think I have any yet. Let me look at what I'm holding. I'm not holding anything. Let's see if he actually has some things put away. He does not. And so he's going to change the ground specifically so that he can grow. And let me see what this says here. Cancel. And let's look here. I don't have any food on me. I thought I had some. I thought I did, but I do not. Let's see. Hold on for a second. I don't have any. Okay. I'm growling. I'm growling. 13. Where are you? So let's call Sincere and find out what in the world. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. You're. Oh, look at that. This is why I was holding on to the pies. They're supposed to be making some for me. Let me see if they did. She has water. Let's see what the inventory says. She has 10. Where are they? Not there. Are they up here somewhere? There they are. Okay. So, here we go. See this here? So we're going to have her make. We don't need, I do need the cakes, but I don't care about them right now. Let's come over to the ovens. And this oven does have pie in it, but now it has bread. We don't need bread, we need this. So we'll do that. Let's look here. And this has pie. Let's put that in. And where's the other two? Where's the other ones? I didn't take them out of here. Where are your other ovens? What in the world? How did I not notice that there are only 2 ovens in this shop? Are they, do you think they're down here on this bottom part that we covered them up? Let's check for a minute. Yeah, no, I'm in survival here. No, look at that. This is a level 5 with 2 ovens? I didn't realize that Taylor had done that. What? I did not take any. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look right now. I can look in this, even though I'm in this. Let me go here. Let's go to Littleton and see TON. And let's go to luxuries, a bakery, level 5, and let's move it out. Let's move it down. Let's move it here. And let's look and see what it is showing. Let's see what the bakery is showing. I have to go in this way because I can't see. I thought this was level 5. Let's bring this down. And so we're looking at an oven. Wait, what? I don't have this. Hold on. Let I'm turning back into a mermaid for a second. What in the world is this? Oh, okay. Caledonia. C-L-E. That is not. I knew it was Thaler's. My mistake. Bakery, level 5. And let's see. So this is Caledonia Bakery, level 5. And without, I didn't move anything. There are only 2 ovens in here. I had no idea. Okay, X. That's actually okay. I'm okay with that. I just didn't have any idea. So she's going to give Ryan this dough that she made. She made a lot of dough, and she's going to give Ryan the dough, and he's going to cook it in his ovens. And hopefully, do I have any on me? Let's look here. Let's look here. I do not. So we should actually go and see. Let's go to the warehouse and get some. This is an interesting mystery to me. Oh, I forgot I put one here. I don't need this one. I don't need an extra one here. When I counted them off, I didn't count this as one of them. I was counting the balloon, I was counting Plectrudis's wagon, and I was counting I forget her name, who's upstairs here, and then there's one there, that's 4. And then on the other side of town, there's 3, so that's 6. And then there is one in the factory, 7, one in the university, 8, and one in the caves, 9. And the 10th one? Was that actually the 10th one? It might have been, but I didn't count it as the 10th one. I didn't. When I was counting, I didn't count it as the 10th. So let's go into the warehouse and let's get some birch. And let's give the birch to Ryan. And we're coming in this way right here. We're going to go upstairs here. And I have a feeling that Minecolonies team would say that whatever is causing this right here, because this hasn't been happening for a long time. It used to happen all the time, and now it's not, and now it's back. So that probably means that it's some kind of change somewhere. And they'll probably say that it's not theirs. So I think I'll just correct them myself. They're invisible. They actually are there. They're just invisible. And let's come here and let's get birch. And we'll look. And remember, we got a whole lot of birch downstairs. So we're just going to go down here to where it is. And we're going to get us some. We're going to get us some more. We are indeed. So I have some on me. I'm losing my mind. I actually am. Look at this. I have this on me. How did I not see it? How did I not see that? I actually am disturbed. There's a disturbance in the force. There actually is. All right, let's go over to Ryan super quickly. There is. It's a disturbance in the force. Let's go to his back door. And let's come in and let's see what's happening here. The fuel is slab smelting. Now look at these. We've got some new breads. And they can make these and pie. And I'm disabling. They weren't eating that bread before. They just weren't. And unless they're making it for sandwiches, which they don't really need at this particular point. Look what we've got here. So I don't have, do I have, I know Alamar does. We're going to go to Alamar's place. And we're going in. Guardian's going to come along in a little bit of Druid. And let's come here. And let's get this. And let's get, how many does he need? I think he needs 4, it looked like. Didn't it? It did look like that. Let's try that for right now. Now these are the bakers, and they can make the pumpkin pie, and you can see that they've already made, a lot of them have already made the pie dough, and they just need this. So we're going to do this. There's one there. There's one. There's one. And here's one. I'm not waiting for them. Just because of what happened, I'm not. So we're going to put that in. I suppose I could waste but I don't want to waste the fuel on bread right now. He'll probably put it in later, but I'm not going to put it in right at this moment. So we'll do this. You have to go. Good night. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. It's nice to see you. And yeah, we still have a little bit of time left in Krasno. Merci, Mexasa. Thank you for being here. And I can't wait to find out about the secrets of the hour. That is going to be so fun. So I'm looking forward to that later. And where do I want to put this? I guess I'll just leave it here. This is their rack out here, but I don't want anything on that rack. So I'll put it back. I'll just put it back. Yes, I will. All right, and now let's put in these. And just hold on to this. I beg your pardon. And it is 4 in the morning. Let's close this. Let's open this. Did I leave the front door open? No. I came in the back door. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? I'm running against the time. I'm running against the clock. Run, 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 run. Jump into bed. Leap. Yes. Yay. We even got some sleep. So yeah. Well, I was glad to see Mixasa Zaf because I haven't seen him in a while, and I kind of now know why. And that's a shame. They make such beautiful designs. They really do, Mixasa and Matlam, and yeah, it's interesting. Okay. We have to check on a couple things. I have to make sure that Ryan and Finley actually can make anything, that they're not sitting in some restaurant trying to get fed. So I'm going to call Ryan to the bakery, and then we'll check on Finley next. So let's come in here, and we do have workers working, and so let me look
So
at
what will it be
Ryan.
for you?
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, so let's do 1, 2, because I don't want him. He's not going to eat any of this other stuff. I don't even know why you have this. I know why you have that. You don't need 2 of those. You're not going to eat the beetroot seeds, and good luck if you eat that. Why do you have leather boots that are almost entirely worn out? Are those your shoes that you have to get fixed? That's what it's asking like. That is what he is acting like. Those are his shoes that he has to go get fixed. Let's take these and put these up here, and then we're going to see Finley, and we're going to make sure that she has some food as well. So we'll put these in the stash. Notice no one's been to the stash, and that's the state of everybody. And let's come down, and I'm going to, hi guys, what's happening with you? You're at least fed, you two.
Great to see you.
You're fed also. Yeah, you two are fed in comparison to some of the others. So we'll do it this way. And we'll come up here, and there she is. She's
Good to see you.
putting a cake up, and she's asking for, but I'm going to take those off. And now we have some. I'll leave her those. She's supposed to be making stuff for me. Are you going to eat those? Are you going to eat? You do have pie on you. And there we are. All right, so a couple things. So Sincere, let's make sure that Sincere has a couple things in here. He has egg, he has milk. I only have him having 10 buckets. Should I make that more? Let's just start with 10. Eggs are there, and we'll just have to see what else gets brought up. And why isn't he here? We call the worker, and
Good
what's he
day to ya.
saying? You want better food? Okay, hold on a second. So this is keeping him from eating
I'll take care.
that fish. And there he goes. And you have to be careful of that. That is my tutorial for today. You have to be careful. If they have other food on them, they will say that they
If you say so.
can't eat. And they said it was going to be spammy, and they were not kidding. So the message would repeat over and over again. That's what spammy means, in case you are unfamiliar with the term. All right, this was supposed to be rice too. This is one of the other ones that we have to do something about right away. So we have durum wheat at that one, and over here I think we're going to have to, that's tomato. We have bell peppers in the back. I think we can grow eggplant here. We're going to have to grow, or is it chickpeas? I'm going to have to check and see what they're growing in the back. I have to check and see what they're growing in the back. I haven't been able to find any soybeans. And when I look at the thing, and There's COLON, and there's chickpeas and soybeans. Oh yeah, hot and humid, and we should be able to do that here. And tomatoes. So we're going to grow tomatoes. There's tomatoes right there. We're growing wheat for the animals right here. Over here we are growing, look, the field is changed. We're growing carrots because we don't have any. We don't have any for medication. So we're growing carrots. This is eggplant right here. Over here, we're growing bell peppers and soybeans. So we don't have any chickpeas being grown. This is wheat right here. And I'm tempted at this particular moment to maybe grow wheat on that field, but let's grow the chickpeas so that we at least have some. We might not be able to grow them here. So we're going to check. And Yaya. Her name is Yaya, or his. I didn't quite see their name. Fields. Nope, we have to go out here first. Let's see what this says. Pick a seed. Let's pick ICK. Chickpeas. And we can't grow it here. Look, see? We cannot grow it here. So we are going to have to grow a second durum. Not spelling it right. W-H-E-A-T. There it is. It's D-U-R-U-M. Durum. Okay, and that's what we're putting here. I think I have it spelt wrong on the other side. So it's not durum, it's durum. U-R-U-M. That's cute. Wheat. All right, and there we go. So now King will work on this field. And it shows wheat, except he doesn't have any. So let me see. I don't think anybody has any. So I think I'm gonna have to go out and find some. So let's come over to the other side. You notice how nice and neat the grounds look down in there? That's a sign that I've been actually hunting for vegetables. The fact that there's so little grass in some of those areas. We could do the grass here. I'm sure that the cows and the wandering sheep will like if we take off these areas right here. I don't think it works with anything but grass and sugarcane, supposedly. It's supposed to work with sugarcane, and we'll see. Right now I'm not getting anything. I think I might have got something that time. And we'll just continue. And we have pigs down below. And I'm just taking all of this off. Am I getting anything? Let's see. Nope. Let's put this here. Let's put the eggs here. Right now, the cane. And this shelf I'm going to put down here with these things to go away. Hello, you. Are you coming over to me? I am a mer right now, so I'm not concerned. Oh, I wasted all of those. Thank you. The bear reminded me that I'm a mer. I can't get anything. Thank you. Thank you, bear. I can't get anything. Now this is going to be interesting because I actually got bitten by a snake. So I want to see what happens with the bear now. We should be friends, but I'll see if he has some objection to me. He doesn't have a baby, so that should make it okay. But I'm going to stay a little bit away. And here we go. So, yep, I completely blew that whole set of grass. Hopefully there wasn't too much going on there, because I was not getting a thing. Not a single thing. And there's something finally. Yay. And like I said, I did get bit by, yay, wheat. That was one of the ones that we desperately needed. I did get bit by a snake earlier, so I can get injured while I am in my survivalist state. And so I do have to take a little bit of precaution when it comes to the wild ones. And that's what we're doing. Okay. So let's come up here. So I'm spending the night until we have enough that they are reproducing. And right now we don't have anywhere near that much. There's a tomato. Let's come down. And there's another tomato. And so we definitely can grow tomatoes here. They're going to have wonderful pasta with the durum. We can make durum, and I think it's butter. We can actually make noodles. And with the tomato, we can actually make sauce, unless we need, I think we only need garlic or something. Let me see if I got any garlic. What did I get? I got durum, I got chickpeas, I got wheat, and I got a tomato, and I got bell pepper. If I don't get any onion or any garlic, that means we don't have any. So let me try. A pasta, yeah. Pasta would be great. So, see, we can actually make pasta down here. Let me see where I can find it. Tomato pasta, and it's just an onion, a garlic, tomato, and raw noodles. And our people are probably going to end up living on pasta and eggplant, which also we can make. The eggplant domo, we can actually make that. It's not showing a lot. Look at how little food it is. It takes, look how many pieces. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. And so that's one of the things for sure that we can do. And chickpeas, the flatbread, we can make that as soon as we have some wheat. So we need 2 more fields just in case we can grow onions and garlic. And we should be able to grow onions and garlic almost anywhere. I'm not entirely sure, and this is one of the things that this whole time period and what I'm doing here is all about. It's just finding out what we can do. At first I thought, oh, this will be fun. We'll have restaurants serve all sorts of different dishes. They still kind of can, but not in the way that I was thinking. I was thinking that we'd have a sushi restaurant, that we'd have maybe fish or something like that. I saw onion. I did see onion. So we are going to need another field. And just so that we can grow onion and garlic. And I think for that sauce we actually need to have both. And so that's what I'm looking for now, to see if we're going to have any garlic. Chocolate time. I don't think I have any garlic yet. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so since I'm looking in vain, let's look at the pasta. The pasta needs garlic and onion. The doma needs onion and garlic. Let's look at the garlic. The garlic doesn't have any dependencies, in other words, a biome. Let's look and see what we found. We found chickpeas. We don't have any garlic yet. We don't have a single piece. Ah, I think that was it. I think that was our first garlic. No, there's onions. Oh, I was hoping that was it. It was probably more soybeans. So I don't mine like mining. I don't go down into caves and mine. I don't go to the end. I don't do any of that. Usually I do landscaping in town, and landscaping is sort of the thing that takes the place of all those other kinds of things where you're doing all this work. And so I do that from time to time. And but this, looking for these plants, is probably the closest thing to mining that I have done in ages, where I actually have to go out and explore and actually try and find something that they can grow. And so this is really interesting. I am still looking for garlic in this area. And so that is what I'm doing. Now there are wolves, and you'd think I would have a weapon, choose weapon, but I'm not. I'm just gonna run if we get into trouble. Can't be poisoned by a wolf. I can get bit, and that would not be fun. But right now, that's the least of my worries. That's the interesting thing about it. That is the least of my worries right now. That I will get bitten by a wolf. So when they smell me, I'm not quite a fish. So they're attracted, like the bear, to the fact that they smell fish. or they smell the sea. And that's what it is, that they think they smell something from the sea. And so, but there is an undertone to the way I smell that is closer to the way they smell. That it is not, it is more mammal, and so that confuses them. And so that's why the bear isn't looking at me like salmon, and that's why the wolves, yes, that was it. Did you see that? It was garlic. Oh my gosh, a single piece of garlic for all night long. All night long. Let's see if there's some more in this area maybe. The bear is fishing, by the way. The bear is fishing for, now that could be the thing that her appetite was piqued by the fact that she thought that there was some kind of seafood. And that's interesting. I don't need to use the lantern anymore. There's another one. Yay! Where am I? I'm in the maple woods, and I'm getting garlic from the maple woods. And this is actually good. So, something about the maple. Nah, it's probably just the length of time that I've been out here looking. I really do need 2 fields of wheat, so we are going to put in 2 more fields. Without doing too much damage. Hi. Oh, okay. Vincentius Primus is leaving the room for a minute. So, there we go. So we do. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I see that smoke over there? That is Guardian's Rock right there. So that means that the town is over this way. And there are the buildings. We can see it right now. I mean, if I wasn't looking at the map, that's how I would find my way back. And on the way back, I suppose if we see some, we will break some until we get back into town. But I think a lot of this has already been done. Oh, we have some here. So in the beginning of the game, when you first start playing, this is one of the things that you end up doing anyway, is that you have to break grass to find wheat so that you don't starve to death. And you have to fish. You have to find a spider so that you can get string. You have to find sheep so that you can get a bed. All those different things. And this has kind of, this is one of those kinds of things where something happens and you find yourself going back to the beginning or going, remember when we used to do those things in the olden days? Yay! I have several garlic now, so I am happy. In this area, we will actually be able, I'm not going to be able to stand it. I'm going to have to turn into a mermaid just to fix that tree. I'm going to have to. Oh my gosh. Job not done yet. It's getting in place. Coming back to check the things. Things are going. We have determined that we are going to need another 2 farm fields. And I think that I'm going to put them here. So, I've got hearts. I've got hearts and meat pops, so I cannot fly. So we'll do something in a minute. I'm still looking, believe it or not, just for a second. I'm still looking for vegetables. Aha! Look at this. See? He redid the field. And this is the other field now. And so, which is interesting. Look what happened when he put the one field on top of the other. That's very curious. So let's come here and let's see what he needs. He needs durum wheat, eggplant, and carrots. So let's see what we have. We have eggplant and we have durum wheat, and so we're going to give these to him right here so that he can plant. He can start planting. And then we'll see what Anahi needs. Let's look at Anahi's for a minute. Anahi, what are you talking about? You don't have anything to eat on you? Hold on a second. You have a pie. You have peppers. Plant them. Plant the peppers. And let's come here. She needs peppers unless she can't. Let me see. Let's see what her fields are. She has peppers and she has soybean. So she only has 2 fields. And he has 3. So she can actually have 1 more field. We might... I'll have to see what I want to do about the other field. And we'll check on that. Making some editing services for people. You decided to turn it into a business on Reddit. Ah. Yeah, good. That's good. Zaf and Mr. Villager are talking about the fact that Mr. Villager is making clothing for people, skins. And let's come here and let's come to here. And let's come back to what I have on me. I don't have anyone growing any tomatoes. And I don't have anyone growing these other things. So I'm going to have to check on that. So let's come to here. And let's give her peppers, and those are soybeans. What? Is she growing soybeans or chickpeas? Hold on. She's growing soybeans. Whoa. So we have soybeans. We have bell peppers. That's what she's growing. And then we need onion and garlic and to see if they will grow tomatoes. And so that would give him 1, 2, 3. That would give him 4 fields and would give her 3 fields. She right now has 1, 2 fields. She's got this one, and no, she has 3 also. 1, 2, 3. And he has, no, she doesn't have the carrots. So he has 1, 2, 3, and she has 2. Good. All right. Let's put this here. Let's get going. We actually look like we need a 3rd field, and I'm going to see from the front. We might not be able to grow a double field of durum, even though we need it. Let's look and see. What? What is it, Anahi? It's raining. Yes, I know. I'm trying to get some more. I actually am. And I'm going to make you another field, and this is what we're going to look at and see what field we want to make. So we have room for a field right here, right where this is, and then we have room for a field right here. And so we're going to put 2 more fields in for them. And he will have 4 fields and she'll have 3. And that's how we're going to do it. I don't want to do it in the rain. It's nighttime. Most people are going to go home and go to bed. Let's just go ahead for now and let's go over. The sun just went down. So I'm going over to Guardian's Rock. I agree. I agree with Mr. Villager. I agree with Zaf. I agree that you could do Patreon, and I think that would be good. I think that would be a good thing for you to learn how to do as a part of your doing this small business. And you don't have to charge that much if you don't want, but you should charge something. You should charge something. And yeah, because you make really cool things that people would buy. And I can show, as a matter of fact, right now, let's go to the this is the balloon platform for delivering coal and water right here. And I'm going to change my view so you can see. So this is the skin that Mr. Villager made for me for the Minecraft birthday. And it has, I have a, he gave me a cape, one of the capes, and it's really, really pretty. And I love it. And so I'm actually wearing it because I've been spending so much time in survival. When I start being a land person, I definitely need more clothes on. And so, yes, but the attention to detail, the jewelry is so pretty. I love the clasp at the waist. I love at the hip. I love the crown, and it's just really nice, and I like it. This is one of 3 that I have, and I pull them out for special occasions. So the special occasion this time is that I was going away from the towns to search for food, and I wanted to have on a little bit more clothing because I am not a mer at this moment when I look for food. But I am a mer now, and it is pouring down rain, and we're going to go back into town now that we've checked on the people out here. Let's go back into town and let's get I absolutely love it, Mr. Villager. I love it. I love the skins that you made for me. They're really beautiful. And we're gonna come here. We're dripping wet. We'll probably towel off and fall into this lovely bed and go to sleep. And go to sleep. And let's come here. All right, so let's add a field. Now we can't add one here. So in town, they're going to be growing tomatoes. This is where the tomatoes are. So let's give, I think it's Eliza, yes. Let's give Eliza the tomatoes that I have on me. So let's come here and we'll give her these, and she can plant them. And then the onion and garlic is going to be grown in the back. Onion and garlic have beautiful flowers. I'm tempted to move the wheat to the back and have something like onion and garlic growing here, move the durum also to the back. This is durum. That's an excellent idea, and I'm going to do that. So let's pick a seed here, and let's do garlic. They have gorgeous flowers, and so it will really be pretty in this field. So I'm going to put that there, and then we're going to come here, and I'm going to give him the garlic and the onion. Let's do the same here. We're going to, wait, what? Look at all these carrots. Hold on. This is what's needed. I'm going to give some of this to the cook, but some of it is actually going to go to, so the garlic and the onion. Beet, let's hold on to the beet. You're not going to need any wheat seeds anymore or any of that. And let's come over here. Now they will harvest this. So let's pick a seed and let's pick onion. And we'll put this here. And now there is onion that they can grow, and there is garlic. And we can put the signs up. This sign is wrong. So let's come here and take this away. Let's come down and erase that, and come up and erase that. Wait, erase that and put garlic there. And then let's put onion on this one. We didn't need to do that. We'll put this here. Let's do this one. And let's put onion here. Okay, this feels like underwater base. Remember when we were naming the fields in underwater base? Because we did. We named all the fields. We had to because we couldn't see them in the same way. Done. And there we are. So this is what we're going to grow in this area. And let's come back. I'm going to let her, no, actually let Kason is growing carrots. Let him have these carrots until he actually has enough planted and is comfortable with the amount of carrots that he has. So we'll give him those. Pumpkin seeds are fine. These are beetroots. And like I said, we may have to compost some food. I would prefer not to. This farm is big enough, has a lot of space. Thank you, Minecolonies team, for that. And it has a lot of space. And so we could, in fact, not worry about that. So we have a durum wheat here. And we're going to put in the other durum wheat, and we could put in, what did we take out of the front? We took wheat out of the front. I think I like the wheat being over here. So let's find us another. Should we do a hill? We could. There's a hill right there. Let me see who that is. Let's get this. Let's come here and let's look. Nope. Touchdown. And I believe that those are either from Shire or they're from, but one way we can find out, and that is, this is a field. But it's a decoration. So nope. So let's come here and let's touch down again. Let's go to Shire. and see if that's a Shire field first. Horticultural, flowers, farms, and we only have one. Okay, I always forget with this pack that the fields are in a different place, so let's continue back to here. Infrastructure, fields, a sloped field, and it was Shire, this sloped field right here. So can we fit another sloped field either on the back of this? I want it to be flat here. Let me see how this looks if we stuck this in the ground right here. Hold on a second. Let's bring it up to where this one is, and let's overlap them. Let's see what we have. We have the entrance being down here at the water, which doesn't make any sense. So we won't use those. Let's look at the infrastructure fields, a flat field. Turn this around, bring it over here. So this would be a flat field right here. And this is the best ground level right here. Shoot, look how far out. What can I do about the fit of this? I definitely want this here. Let's turn it this way. That's better. Let's match these two together. Let's match the opening on these and the fence on this. Hold on. All right. And yeah, we would just have a little walk area right here. We have enough room this way. Look at this. To make the walk area come all the way to there. I'm good with this. So this is going to be built by Postco. We could have Postco work on this and have Dondanas work on the cookery. And why don't we do that? So assign a builder, build the building. So we're going to have Postco work on this. There's one of them. The other one is going right here. This is going to be the second Durham wheat field right here. So let's touch down. Let's go to infrastructure, fields, flat, and let's bring this down in the ground, and let's move up and let's see how much it's going to take away from the hillside. Let's look here. And there it is facing sideways right here. And it is at the same level as this one is. It would be nice if I could set it this way. I think I would prefer that. Then we could actually have a little walk thing here, what's going to happen, of course, is this portion of the hill is going to have to be pushed back. These are pepper trees, and I think they're going to be okay. This tree right here is a star fruit tree, and I think that tree is going to be lost. I could put a star fruit tree in the neighborhood to make up for it, and I think I'm going to do that right now. And yeah. All right, and there we are. So let's get a star fruit tree. There's a star fruit tree. Let's get a bone. Let's get bone meal. And let's place that tree right here. I think we should be able to have it grow up. Why don't we place it right here where this is? Put that tree in there. And there it is. So that's going to be the tree to replace the one that we're taking down here. And then this area where there's this walkway, we're going to stretch it back. And I don't think it's going to be, I'll see if I make it into something more. But there is enough room here for them to walk between the two fields and get to this field. And I like it. All right, so come here and let's do assign a builder, and let's assign Postco to build this one after he gets done with the other. And we'll make the road do something else in this area. And what I see right now, hello, everything okay? Okay. What I see right now is making the road, and I'm going to do it right now. Let's make the road go a different way. So let us put these back.
Hello there.
Hi. Hi, Reese. Reese is like going, why are you taking the road away? I know that's what he's saying. Why are you taking the road away? Because the road's not going to go there. The road is going to go this way. And I'm going to flatten this part right here a little bit more. We'll bring this over. Can they walk under these trees? They can. Over to here. We're going to let that one go away and come down right here. So this is where we want them to come down. And that's going to, we'll have to push this back. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't want them walking down the hill, so we'll take that away and take these two away and have it go straight on this side of the tree around like that. So let's do that right now. And I'm going to, while I'm talking, I just realized I'm going to have to do this right now. I have to get, I'm picking star fruit. Low-hanging fruit. That's what's happening. The low-hanging fruit is getting picked, and that's what that sound is that you hear. Oh. No, that's a little too deep. Okay. Let's take these off. And let's take this right here like this. Ah. All right, and I know. I do. Believe it or not, I know. I know what you're thinking. Okay. We're gonna bring it down right in this part right here, just like this. Right over. And have it join the road right here. Okay. So now they'll want to go that way. And I'm just going to dig these out because I don't want them to follow them. But he's going to want to bring, he has to work in this area. And so rather than put more stuff for him to do, we'll just go ahead and take these away from right here. For right now, until this is completed. So we can put this one back because that's lower than what we need right here. This is where the walkway is going to be for that. So we can put it all the way to there for right now. And he's not going to put in any of this, I just realized. See that part right there? That's beyond the build. So we'll just have it come to here. And then when it's done, we can do the rest of the road part that goes to that area. And that will give us all the things that we can make here. So soybeans. Let's go here. So this bread is durum and butter. And the baker makes that. The baker also makes these muffins. And then the butter, the tofu is made from chickpeas. And it is made by the cook. And so we'll be able to do that. We will not be able to do sushi. Stuffed pita. Look, this is the one place where we can do the pita. Because the baker can make the pita bread for the cookery. And that's what we'll do. As soon as we have some durum, we will have the baker make it for the cookery to make foods. This is a rice recipe, and I should be doing this up where they are. The same way I did at... See, he's not here. Most important thing in this place, and he's not here. Now, pottage we can make. It requires a bowl and potatoes and carrots. We have potatoes and carrots, so we can make that. We can actually make the hummus pita, which looks wonderful, and we can make that. We can make the tomato pasta right here. And we can make, we can also make the pepper hummus. So they can make a lot of wonderful stuff. And then the rest of the cheeses and yes, so we had done it already. So we're ready. This requires rice, so we need to disable that. This requires cabbage, so we can disable that. And this one also, there's cabbage. But this one's good. This is the eggplant. The plain pasta. Yum. Okay, now I'm hungry. Plain pasta is excellent. And then the stuffed pitas. Okay, it's just the rice dishes, really, that we can't make. All right. So why isn't he making cheese? So let me look here. Minimum, we have 10. Is it that he is not high enough to do that? Does he have to be a level? Cancel the upgrade, build options. The builder is Dondanas. Upgrade the building. So Dondanas is going to upgrade this. and Posco is going to start working on the new fields that are going to grow durum. So I have at least one field to grow durum and one field to grow regular wheat. And the regular wheat field is going in first. Let's look at the sheep. We haven't had a shepherd in ages since Cameron left. Cresham. Poor Cresham. I'm sorry to remind you of that. Cresham's doing okay right now. We'll leave him. Let's look here. He takes care of the sheep as well, but having someone dedicated would mean that we would have someone who could harvest. And so now we have these assistant cooks that we actually don't need anymore. For instance, Trey's perfect for this job. Look at where he is. His focus is okay. We'll see if we have someone better. Kasem is too far away and not interested. No one else is interested in this job. So we are going to have Trey be a shepherd. Now, Trey is a chef, and he is part owner of the Taverna. So he is one of the chefs. If you've seen Chef's Table on Netflix, or if you've seen some of the ones that where they show chefs who are interested in the origin of the food as much as they're interested in making the food. And so that's what kind of chef that Trey is going to be. He is actually interested in the quality of the meat that we're going to use, because there are meat recipes. There are actually meat recipes here. So those recipes will actually be done by him. Once back again, went out to finish your work and buy some bread. How are things going? They're going okay. I'm going to put the rest of the wood, the birch, away. I see someone there. Who's that? See that right there? Angel's stuck somewhere. Angel, where are you stuck? Oh. That looked like Angel was actually waiting. Are you guys stuck in these seats? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. Let's take that seat away. And that one. We're not going to be able to use these in the corners because they can't get out of them. So I'll have to use a different chair in the corner for these. That's a shame, because I love the tables and I love the way they look, but they were stuck. We're using this is the bar over here. This is actually the drinking area, and we're using these tables in here and couches. We were using a little bit more of an upscale in this area and it didn't quite work out. Let's come here and let's get some chairs. Would you mind making a little favor for you, Mr. Villager? Okay. What? I'm listening. Let's see how these chairs look. I don't need this anymore. This is mine. I didn't put that away yet, and we don't need this. And let me put this here for a second. Yes, I'm listening. And let's see what this looks like. Wrong color. So let's look at chairs again. I want something to kind of look like that. That sort of grayish color. There might be a different version of that chair. So we were using the red ones like that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we're going to be able to use any of those. There's red on the table. Let me see what this looks like with it. That's interesting, isn't it? That's very curious. So we'll see if they can use these. Let me see. Sit down here and let's see. And shift and get out. Okay, so that is working. And let's do this table here. This was a 4-top, if I'm not mistaken. That there were 4. And we'll just leave this one right here and have these. That's the front door. And let's do these right here. Could make a little showcase of the medieval residences level 1. Basically go to mangrove. Yeah, seems good enough. Yeah, I think so too. So yes, you would like to do level 1 medieval. I will do that for you. I will do that for you with the time that we have left. And let's come here. So here we go. So the medievals are medieval birch, and they're a little bit different. So we have to look. So this is the dark oak medieval residence level 1, and the residence level 1 looks like this. Now there are 2 different types of medievals. This one is the one that turns into the townhomes, this one right here, and you might remember this. So it has a little bit of a barn area, but it is raised up, and then the main house is just like this at level 1. So that gives us this area. It almost looks like they can, like, air passes through there. They have a big huge fireplace, and that is that one. So then the alternative residence is the one that I love, the one that has the loft at level 2. This is level 1, and level 1 has the beginnings of the kitchen over in this area and dining, and then behind the pillar is where stairs will be eventually. This is where the bed is at a level 1, and the fireplace, lots of beautiful big fireplaces, and I like that. So those are the dark oak ones. Let's go to medieval. Let's go to oak. Those were dark oak. And now we're going to do oak residences. So there are 3 of them. So this one is the level 1 main. Now this is a new one. I don't remember this. I don't remember this one. So this is actually a newer one of these. Even though it has this, that wasn't in the oak one as far as I'm concerned. And this fireplace being right here, I don't remember. So this is a new one. This is a new, what does this grow into? I just have to see what this grows into. Aha. I could almost swear that's a reworking of that room. I don't remember that room being that nice at that level. I remember it like this. This was one of my favorite medievals to make. And that is actually really beautiful. And see, they've done stuff to put in the new materials. So there's a bunch of things in here, but you didn't want to see those. You just wanted to see the level 1. So this is what the level 1 looks like. These are some really cool level 1s. If you don't like it, it's the first one to be added. And then let's come here. This is Gratchenpand. Let's turn this around. What is this? Interesting. I don't know this one either. Look at these things. How long has it been since I've done some medieval? Wow. That you meant so nostalgic? Yes, I agree. Look at this. This is not bad. That's the second one of those. Why is there so much dirt under here? That looks like there's going to be a basement at a higher level. It has 2 entrances. This is the back door. That looks like the back door there. And this looks like the front door. Let's see if we're right. On this one, level 5, sure enough. Okay, so, whoa. Okay. No, this is actually the front door. Interesting. That is a townhome. Okay. No, Mr. Villager, it's actually past the 3 hours. I'm just giving you the look that you wanted. Zaf, Afkaristo Zaf. Thank you very much. Kalenikdak. Have a good night. And let's go back to the level 1 that you wanted. And so that is the one in the middle. And then the alternative is the one with the barn. And of course, this is my favorite because it has that little barn on the side. I just love the way this one is worked out. And it just is beautiful until it grows up. And as it grows up, it turns into a townhome. Friday it is. Yeah, you did. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it was nice to see you, and thank you so much. Have good Easter. And I appreciate that. Thank you. And I mean it, Zav. You would have laughed so much. I was falling asleep so badly during the Twitch stream. You would have just laughed because it was like the olden days. It really was. It was so crazy. So yes, so Mr. Villager, that is the 3 that belong to medieval oak. So I'm going to do medieval birch next. So let's switch to medieval. And who's next though? Let's do spruce for a minute. We'll do the spruce one. And we'll go to fundamentals, residence, and whoa. Okay, so this one, I loved this one the first time I saw it. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is so wonderful. This single. And this is the one that I remember, Mr. Villager, having the loft bed. And that I just loved it. The only problem was it was a single. Now, there's enough room. Now, there really isn't enough room But what I would probably do is there's enough room for 3 beds. And I think that's what I would do. I would make it so that there were 3 beds here, and that it was a king-size bed upstairs. And then, even though it was a level 1 building, to have the beds be, to have a king-size bed to make them happy. And I love this one. I've always loved this one. And that's the residence. The Highlander. Ah, yes. This was so cool when they added this. I really just loved this one. No, I don't recognize this. This isn't the one I think it is. I'm thinking of the one, but it has to be. Hold on. Let me see level 5. No, I don't know this one. This is new. Oh my gosh. Whoa, okay. And so this is what it looks like at level 1, Mr. Villager. It's actually a stone cottage. A medieval stone cottage. The classical king-size bed. Yep. And there we go. Yeah, where did it get its name from? It's king-sized. And an interesting fireplace, and the roof on this. And so that is the second one of spruce. And then the third spruce is, yes, the third spruce is the other townhome that starts out with a little barn in the beginning and then turns in. Now this barn is raised. It wasn't raised before. That's interesting. They raised the barn on that. It's very curious. At least I didn't think so. I'll have to look at the one in Rosa Oru because we have this building. And this is Alt Residence 1, 2. No, we don't have this one. This one, Mr. Villager, is the one that turns into the little cabin at level 2. Whereas for the other, it turns into 2 beds in the upstairs here. And then, but this one doesn't have that. See, it has 1 bed here and 1 here. This is actually nice for singles, but then they're forced to be singles, you know, their entire lives. But some people like being single, yes? There's not enough room here for anything but these beds, the way they are. But let's go back to the one, and that looks like this. And it is very nice. That's very nice. So, interesting detail about the Highlander in level 1. If you look at the roof, it's the same structure of Germanic medieval houses. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's go back. It does look that way. I can see what you're saying, and ooh, yes, look at the piece at the top. That is cool. That's really quite interesting. That definitely is. And yeah, so that is spruce, and so that just leaves the birch. So let's switch to medieval birch, RCH, and there's the medieval and the residences. So these should be a little familiar. So there's one of them, and I love this house. I love this house. We have this house here. As a matter of fact, this is a level 3, I think, of that house. This one right here. I love this house at the lower level. So at level 1, this is a level 1 right here. And on the inside, it just has the single room here. And it's just a little teeny tiny cabin. And you can see the fireplace and everything. And then at level 2, this is the residence. At level 2, I love that front porch. And 3 gives you the upstairs bedroom. Level 4 turns it into this stone building. And level 5, it becomes a townhome. So that's how big it gets. But level 1, which is what Mr. Villager was interested in, is this. It looks like this. And this would go well with the Highlander. If you were going to put a set of straw buildings with straw roofs, those would look really good together. The Highlander and the birch and the last but not least is the townhome. And there it is again with the little tiny barn right here. I swear this looks different. This is different. That's actually different, that barn. Let's look at the level 2. So you remember this because we have this one right here. That's what this is. This right here is one of those. And it is different. See what's going on here? This is all changed. Let me see how it's changed for this, because that is absolutely different. Let's look at the level 2 and see what it looks like. Did I show you the inside? Yeah. So it has the counter area that these houses normally have, where the kitchen goes. I actually like that shelf. And this is the fireplace right here. And yeah, I love the shelves. This is a reworking of this building. Let's go to level 2 for a minute. Well, I could be wrong, and everyone would say, yep, you're wrong, because this is level 2 of this, and this is the one that I always make, is this building, whoops, right here, because then it has the double bed upstairs, and it's a perfect couple's house, and so I love it because of that. And this is your favorite of the medieval birch, the palette. It's lovely. Level 5, the portions of the rooms and all of that. And then it turns into this, which is an amazing townhome. And there's the kitchen, and then the upstairs attic room on this side, and then across the way the bedroom here, and the attic on this side, which does not have a bed. So there's only 2 beds on this side, and the kitchen and the living room. And then on this side has the 2 beds upstairs and the attic bedroom. But was using this one as reference that you started to use brick in your model homes. Yeah. The working of the stone is really nice on this, and has one of the beginnings of the stone being really interesting in the houses. And of course this is meant to be row houses, where you would have a city street and you'd have all these houses lined up next to each other. I think that would look really pretty. I definitely think it would. And so this is the level 1 of that. And notice it has this roof too. So there's 3 houses with the straw that you could actually use. And they would all look like they're in the same community, even though they're completely different houses. And that would be really interesting. That definitely would. Okay, so that was for Mr. That was for Mr. Villager. We were just taking a minute to show him the level ones of the medieval houses, and so that he could see them. And yeah, so there it is. There's one of the medievals right here. This medieval here. And this is the level 3 of it. So that there is a bedroom down here, or you can have this be a living room and have this be a guest bed. And so yeah, so okay, I think that is it for today. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll have more fun, and hopefully we will get the food worked out. It's getting there. It just takes some time. And I think that might be Trey up there, but we'll see. We've got a bunch of people living in this house, and I'll check and see on them. So everyone, enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And I will see you tomorrow. Afgaristo, Mr. Villager. Lo-Fi, thank you for being in chat. And Chato, thank you for being in chat also. And I will see you all. Enjoy. And we've been listening to Drone Hands music. 1 minute. Wait, what? Hold on. Yes, 1 minute. Yes. Hold on. Okay, I'm holding on. Why Ikromi is so different from the other villagers? Why? It's 'cause he has his own Okay, I'm glad I stayed for that. Oh my goodness. Obrigado. Obrigado, Mr. Villager. Obrigado. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're listening to Drone Hands music right now. And we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus play guitar. So here goes. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.